Órale, you already know what it is. Hey, shout out, Bruno. Say what's up. Órale, you guys already know what it is. It's our tech. It's our OG Angel. Angel, that's me talking to the homeboy, the viewers, the fellas. That's all of you. And today I got a pretty cool topic, a pretty cool thing I wanted to talk about. I guess today, I don't know. I'm not really sure what I'm going to label it as, but maybe we'll put it under like Órale Official Real Talk episode 3 or something like that. You know what I mean? But I kind of got inspired to talk about this topic from watching the Packers game today. As you guys know or may not know, I'm a Packers fan. I've been recording clips the whole day with my jersey and everything, game day. And I've been pretty excited and pretty pumped for this game, Aaron Rodgers versus Tom Brady. Many of you might be fans of Brady. Many, many more of you probably aren't fans of Brady. You know what I mean? So there's a lot of conspiracies and all that stuff with whatever Brady and games and stuff. I don't care about none of that, honestly. All it comes down to is who's coming to play and who's not. You know what I mean? So pretty much the topic of what I wanted to talk about inspired by that game is wins and losses. You know what I mean? Failures and accomplishments, I guess you could say too. Pretty much what I want to say about that is, you know, they say winning isn't everything. And you learn you build a lot of character through losing and stuff like that, but they're both very infectious, you know what I'm saying? So the more you win, the more you learn how to win. The more you learn and understand how to keep doing what you're doing, but you start doing it better. Now, the more you lose, the more you're able to accept losses, meaning anytime whenever when you're in a winning streak and you lose, it brings you down, and all of a sudden it feels like some people can't bounce back from that or what's not, but it's because they never learn how to lose. Usually when people lose, they have a tendency to feel really bad and negative about themselves, and they beat themselves up and they mourn over the loss for however long it may be, whether it's a football game, soccer game, video game, a competition, even if it's like a friendly competition between friends and stuff like that. Some people don't know how to lose when it was already known that one of us is supposed to lose. One of us has to lose. If we're playing something like this where one of us wins, obviously the rest is going to lose. So let's say there's 5 people in the game, right? Or whatever it may be. Pretty much you have a 1 in 5 chances of winning. With that being said, yes, there's other edges and skills and stats and stuff like that come into play whenever you're doing certain things or whatever. But at the end of the day, you're either going to win or you're going to lose. Either you're going to accomplish your goal or you're going to fail. There's no, I almost made it. I almost did it halfway. Like, yes, you may have almost won, but at the end of the day, you didn't win, no matter what you tell yourself. It sounds kind of messed up, and I don't mean it to sound like that, but I don't really care, man. What I'm trying to say is that you're either going to lose or you're going to win. If you win, good for you, bro. It's awesome. That's great. Keep going, keep pushing, keep doing what you got to do. All right, guys, I don't know what happened to my phone. I don't know what happened to my phone. Anyways, guys, so if you win, great for you, man. That's awesome. Obviously, you know what I mean? It's super, whatever it is, that's great. That's dope. I ain't going to lie. You obviously put in that work. You did what you had to do. You did everything that you needed to do to accomplish the goal. Obviously, right? Because you won. Yet, there's still room for improvement. Now, you need to be proud of yourself when you win, because at the end of the day, you put in that work. You deserve it, bro. Now, if people say you got lucky or stuff like that, yes, there's chances and moments where luck comes into play. But at the end of the day, I feel like everybody has luck. Like, yeah, we all have good luck. We all have bad luck. You know what I mean? And it's just up to you on what to do when that good luck comes to you and when that bad luck comes to you. Are you going to shake it off, or are you going to use it for your advantage? Now, if you lose, honestly, I don't like losing. I hate losing, man. But when you do lose, there's a lot to learn from it. You know what I'm saying? Pretty much, that means that obviously there's somewhere in between. I don't know what keeps happening. So when you lose, I don't know, I keep hearing stuff, man. So pretty much whenever you lose, guys, it just means that there's a lot of stuff that you got to learn from. There's so many things in losing that you get out of it. Like, you learn what you did wrong. You learn where you could have done better. You learn what you messed up on. You learn on what opportunities you did have that were going for you that you didn't take advantage of. You learn what skills you need to improve on and what's not. There's a whole bunch of stuff that you can learn from losing. But bottom line is, all it is it tells you and it's showing you that you weren't prepared and you weren't ready enough to get to where you wanted to be. Your destination was here, but you didn't have enough fuel, or maybe you didn't have the right tires, or maybe your tires popped off or something. You know what I mean? Like, it can be anything as to why you weren't able to get there, but it's up to you or the person who lost or the team who lost, whatever it may be, the group, to understand where it went wrong. And with that being said, when you lose, honestly, man, the best thing to do is understand what happened and try to prevent it again and get everybody on the same mindset of it's whatever, it's a loss. Let's all improve and do better so we don't have to go through that again, pretty much, you know? But it's inevitable. Eventually, everybody's going to have some kind of loss in their life, you know what I mean? But it's up to us to decide what we want to do with it. So when I do stuff, or when I'm doing, for example, when I make these YouTube videos and stuff like that, I kind of have a goal. My goal is to be able to be a successful YouTuber, right? For example. So with that being said, let's say I make a video and it kind of flops. It only gets, let's say, 10 views, right? It sucks. It does suck in a way, but at the same time, it shows me there's obviously something about that video that I didn't do good enough, or there's something about the video that wasn't interesting enough to the people, or there's something about that video that maybe people weren't looking for that information or what's not, or I don't know, man. You know, there can be many different things as to why that happened. But at the end of the day, if I choose to let that loss or failure hit me or eat at me, it's going to keep on doing it, and it's going to be like an infection, bro. It's just going to spread, and there's nothing I can do about it. Yet, I can also use that to my advantage and see where I went wrong and see what I need to improve on, make those improvements, keep trying, and eventually, as I keep tweaking it, it'll figure itself out and it'll fix itself, even though I'm the one that was kind of fixing at it. You know what I'm saying? But that only comes with the will to want to win. That only comes with deciding not to give up and all that stuff. Because at the end of the day, if you lose and you just want to feel like a loser and all that, you can, but you're not going to get much from it. There's no point in feeling bad for yourself when you can take all that information and use it so that it never happens to you again. And even if it does happen again, just keep doing the same thing. Because it's like, for example, Mayweather, right? Not many people like this topic and what's not, but whether you like it or not, the fool is undefeated, dog. That says something. Personally, I wanted to see him get knocked out a couple of times, but obviously it goes to show that some people put in that work, or some people like to call it luck or whatever it may be. The point is, some people won't lose or don't lose, and that's great for them. But that's like the 0.000%, 0.0001% of the world that experiences that, man. And you should be happy for them, bro. You shouldn't be looking at it and be like, damn, that's messed up. He's bad. I hate him. He should lose. I want him to lose. I want him to get knocked out. I want him to lose just because he always wins. That's not cool, man. You should be proud of them, because obviously they figured out what it is, what needs to be figured out, so that you keep winning, so that you don't fail. You know what I mean? And I guarantee you, people like him go back and watch film and watch everything and practice and train hours and hours and hours, and even if he wins, even though he won, I guarantee you he went and looked at film to still look for things that he did wrong, to still see where he could have improved his game. Not only did he do that, not only did he look for it, he actually applied it. How do I know that? I don't know. I don't go and do research or nothing like that. But in my assumption, it feels like it's kind of obvious. Why? He keeps winning, bro. He hasn't lost. What are you going to say, bro? It's like Tom Brady, for example. Shout out Tom Brady. Good game, bro. If anybody wants to tag him down here, let him know I said what's up. Maybe we do an interview, you know. But I wanted Brady to lose. Why? Because I go for the Packers. Not because I hate Brady. Not because Brady always wins. If anything, a couple years ago when he was still with the Patriots and they won, his last Super Bowl that he won with them, I was actually happy for him, in the sense of like, yeah, bro, he did it. What can you take away from him? He obviously accomplished one of the highest things you can do in being a quarterback, in the sense of nobody's done what he's done. And obviously he did something right. Obviously, he keeps winning because he knows something or sees something different than other people see. Now, it's up to us or anybody else who wants to be in that position, for example, to figure that out. It may be harder. You may not have the same resources, whatever it may be. But at the end of the day, you still have a means to figure it out. So go and figure it out. It may take you 10 times as long as it took them. But if that's really what you want, that's not what you're looking at. You need to look at the end goal, which is I'm trying to get here. What do I got to do and what do I got to improve to get there? You know what I mean? So at the end of the day, I don't want anybody to feel too bad about losing. I don't want anybody to feel overjoyed about winning, because regardless, everything is just a game. It should be just taken like that. And we should be happy for the person who won, man. You know what I mean? If we see our homeboy win, or if our homeboy beats us, or our brother or sibling beats us in a game or sports game or whatever it may be happy for them, bro. And if the winner talks down or they're talking smack, let them talk smack, bro. It really doesn't matter. Just take that as fuel so that next time you'll never let that happen again. You know what I mean? It's kind of like when I said, it's kind of like whenever I said about the whole lifting weight thing. I don't know if I got it on video though, but pretty much it's like, I understood what I did wrong when I was lifting weight to injure myself. So now that I know that, am I gonna cry and complain about the fact that I'm hurt and I can't lift weight for however long it may be? Or am I gonna look back and be like, you know what? This is what I did wrong. This is where it messed up. This is what I could have done to prevent it. So you know what? When I'm able to, I'm definitely gonna start going at it again. And I'm gonna be very, very sure to avoid what I did to get there in the past. Why? So it doesn't happen again, guys. Pretty much that's all losing is. When you lose or fail, whatever it may be, don't feel bad. Don't feel bad. Don't be sad. Don't cry. Never cry, guys, bro. Never cry when you guys lose. I know it can be emotional, and there's nothing wrong with showing your emotion. And I understand sometimes that win meant everything to you for whatever reason it may be. I understand that, man. But it's already over. It already happened. I'm not going to go and say it's just a game, because I hate it when people tell me stuff like that. Because for me, it's more than just a game. Now, another thing is it's just a game. It really is it is just a game technically. But for some of us, that game means a lot more to us than other people can understand. So we take it personal. But what I'm trying to say is I don't want you guys to be taking it personal like that. I don't want you guys to feel down or beat yourself up for losing. Understand that you lost. Accept that you lost. Move on. Keep doing what you got to do to get better, man. You know, my team is the Packers. It sucks that they lost. But I'm not going to be mad. I'm not going to be angry and sad for the rest of the day or nothing like that, because it's pointless. At the end of the day, what's it going to do? Are the Packers going to go and sign me to the roster because I care so much? Are they going to go and give me a contract because, oh, look, this kid loves the Packers and he's angry that we lost, guys. He cared. Man, there's millions of people out there that are sad and devastated that their team not winning. For example, the Cowboys, they never go anywhere, guys. I feel bad for all of their fans, but you don't see them crying. You do see them crying, man, but I'm just talking about smack. But at the end of the day, what do they do the next year? They're wearing all their jerseys, screaming Cowboys, talking smack to everybody else because Cowboys this, Cowboys that, as if they just didn't not make it to the playoffs or whatever it may be. Point is, they don't care. They understand that there's still a next time. You know what I mean? So I want you guys to take that same thing, that same mindset. Understand that when you lose, there's nothing wrong with it. You can learn stuff from it. I'm not going to say it helps you build character and stuff like that, but it does. You know what I mean? It helps you learn and humble yourself. You know what I'm saying? When you win, guys, I don't want you guys to be talking smack. I don't want you guys to be like going crazy for a week or nothing like that. Like, go crazy, scream, be happy that you won. Yeah, man, you deserve it. Just don't let it drag on too long to the point where it gets into your head and eventually it's going to make you lose. Eventually, that's going to be your downfall. And I don't know why, but sometimes that's just how it works out. You know what I mean? You can be on a winning streak. You've been humble. You win the last one. You go crazy. Next thing you know, you don't win anymore, guys. You know what I mean? And I want you guys to stay good, stay up. I don't want you guys to feel too bad about yourself, but appreciate the fact that you were even able to compete and you were able to be in that position. You know, there's so many other people that can't do what you're doing, whether it's a game or something in work or you're building something or whatever it may be. Even if you failed or you didn't get what you wanted to get, that promotion, whatever it is, guys, and you feel like you lost or whatever, there's other people that are trying to be in your position, trying to fight for what you're fighting for, but they're not there yet. Yet they're not giving up. They're not giving up till they're in your position. And when they're in your position, they're still not going to give up. And those are the people who win at the end. Well, I want you guys to keep doing that. I want you guys to, no matter what, humble yourself, stay good, and keep it going, guys. Whether you win or lose, keep training, keep working, eating clean, drinking your water, doing all that good stuff, taking care of yourself, doing what you got to do in your daily life. Got to go to work, got to go to school, got to take a shower, got to wake up, make my bed, got to take my dog out for a walk, got to cook food, got to clean, got to do everything. It feels like I got the world on my shoulders, but at the end of the day, you got the world in your hands, guys. You can do whatever you want with all that, but only when you realize it. You know what I mean? So I guess that's pretty much all I have to say about wins and losses and failures and achievements and stuff like that. But I appreciate you guys for watching, and man, we're doing pretty good on the channel, and I'm pretty happy with the guys. I'm gonna be trying to put in a little more content, trying to put a little more work in. I was getting ready for this game today. I ain't gonna lie. I've been preparing for this game. I was gonna have a cookout, and I was gonna have a party when the Packers won and everything, because I was so sure they were gonna win, bro. But they lost, and it was kind of sucky. And I was like, man, I'm not gonna lie. I was kind of down for like maybe 3 hours or whatever. It was a couple of hours. I went and took a nap, and I woke up. I was like, you know, whatever, man. It's all good. I didn't even play the game. It's not even my team like that. It's just a team I root for. So at the end of the day, it is what it is. I ain't betting no money. I didn't lose anything like that. I'm still alive. I'm breathing. Everything's good. The world is literally the exact same as it just was even before the game. So I'm going to keep it like that. We're going to keep making these videos, grinding for this content, guys. And let me know what you guys want to see next, all right? But I'll see you guys in a minute. Later.